I was walking down Albany Road one night, and all of a sudden I looked up and the sky, it just opened, blood red.
It was the largest explosion London has ever seen. Over 70 people were killed, 900 homes were destroyed, and 60,000 properties were damaged.
Turn around, sort of held your breath for a minute, and then this terrible bang.
100 years ago today, a munitions factory producing weapons for the First World War exploded.
It was a humanitarian crisis. You had the Red Cross and the Salvation Army come in. You had the army searching through the rubble looking for either survivors or bodies.
Smaller explosions in munitions factories weren't unusual, and they killed people. But often they weren't reported. It was thought it could damage morale. But when 50 tons of TNT went up, it couldn't be ignored.
We felt it in the arsenal, as far away as that, the other side of the river.
The factory's owners had told the government repeatedly that this wasn't a safe place to produce the explosives. Nothing changed. This is the memorial that was built to remember those who died that evening in the explosion. And you can see here that there are some of the names of the people who were working in the factory that night making the TNT. But of course, they weren't the only ones that died. There were children in their beds. There were firemen who were trying to stop the blaze. And there were mill workers who were working here in the docks that were all destroyed when that explosion hit. But it was such a large explosion that it wasn't just here in Silvertown that it had an effect, but also here in central London. Apparently at the Savoy Hotel, some guests reported that windows shattered because of the force of the blast. The First World War raged on. Afraid of damaging the war effort, the government report on the incident wasn't released for over 30 years. Both then, as now, Silvertown reminds London that the price of war wasn't only paid in the trenches. Caroline Davies, BBC London News.